No place for us. Questions from textbook solved. Think and tell. First question. Jatria felt alone even in a crowd of people. Have you ever felt like this? Answers. Yes, there are times when I feel alone even in a crowd of people. Once I was in market which was full of people as I did not know anything, so I feel alone. Second question. Imagine how it feels to leave one's own place and go far away to live in a new place. Answer. It must be very difficult to leave one's now place and go far away to live in a new place. Everything will be new in the new place. These people, the market, the road, everything will look like a stranger in the new place. Third question. Why do you think families like that of Jatria are coming to big cities? Answer. Smaller cities do not have much of opportunities. Poor people and poor people and people who want to earn more than that are earning often migrate to big cities. Big cities have lot of opportunities. Variety of works is available in big cities. This is the reason families like that of Jatria are coming to big cities. Fourth question. Have you seen my children in your school or neighborhood who also go to school? Answer. Yes, I have seen some children from my neighborhood who go to work. I regularly see many children selling various items on traffic junction. Fifth question. What kind of work do they do? Why do they have to work? Answers. These children do many types of work. Some examples are given below. A. Rag picking. B. Cleaning the air. C. As domestic help. D. Selling sundry items near footpath. They need to work to support their family. Their parents do not earn enough and hence these children need to work. Tell. First question. In Khedi village, what all did children learned? Learned. Answer. Children are Khedi village learnt dancing, playing flute and dhol, making bhechal and other things from bamboo and clay, and recognizing birds and imitating their sounds. Second question. And what do you learn from your elders? Answers. We learned from our elders. A. Respected elders. B. Sticking to a routine by sleeping and waking up on time and by studying and playing as per the routine. C. Maintaining love and affection with friends and relatives. D. Helping in household chores. Third questions. Jatria learned too many things to Khedi. How many of these would be useful for him in Mumbai? Answers. Some of the skills which Jatria learnt in Khedi can be useful for him in Mumbai. Some of them are fish catching, selling goods in the market, playing dhol, etc. Jatria can utilize these skills to earn some money in Mumbai. Fourth question. Do you hear the sounds of birds every day? Which ones? Answer. Yes, I hear sounds of some birds. For example, guitar of pigeon, cub of crow, and chee of sparrow. Fifth question. Can you imitate the sound of any bird? So how? Answers. I can imitate the sound of a crow. Demonstrate in your class. Sixth question. What are some of the sounds that you hear every day but the people of Khedi may not be hearing? Answers. Some of the sounds which people of Khedi may not be hearing are first A. Horns of vessel. B. Sounds of trains. C. Sounds of police siren. Yes, I can imitate this sound. Seventh question. Have you experienced silence? Ben and Bear. Answers. Yes, I do experience silence when I go to sleep at night. Then I experience silence. Discuss and tell. First question: many people in Jatria village did not agree with move away from their land and the forest. Why? They had to live even through they did not want to. Why? Answer: the land and the forest were associated with fond memories of many generations of people. Their forefathers had been living on that land since a long period. They were forced to have the place by government officials and the police. Moreover, they were also promised to be sent to a better place. They were promised that the new place would have better facilities in terms of electricity and water. Second question: in Khedi, how many people were there in Jatria family? When he threw about his family, who all came to his mind? Answers: there were 3 people in Jatria family in Khedi: his father, mother, and Jatria himself. But for Jatria, the whole family was like a big family. When he thought about his family, he thought about his future wife and future children. Moreover, he felt lonely. He used to think about his family. Third question: who will come to your mind when you think about your family? Answers: when I think about my family, then my parents, my grandparents, cousin, and their parents come to my mind. Fourth question: have you heard of family who don't want to be moved from their old place? Talk about them. Answers: yes, my grandparents do not want to leave their old place. When they come to live with us, they get bored in no time. They said that they don't feel comfortable in in cramped space in cities. They love to enjoy the fresh and open air of a village. Fifth question: do you know some people who have never been to school? Do you also know of any place where there is no school? Answers: yes, the maid servant who comes to our houses has never seen to school. She had said there is no school in her village, which is the state of the West Bengal. And think first. Imagine. First question: think of the kinds of difficulties people have to face where a dam is being built. Answer: people have to face many difficulties where a dam is being built. Some of them are discussed below. A. Houses and farms get destroyed. B. Thousands of people are forced to leave their homes where they have been living for many generations. C. They are relocated to a new area which does not provide as much facilities as sun promised to them. D. Starting the life in a new set of parents many challenges. E. They have to struggle very hard to develop the support system which includes school, market, etc. Draw a picture. Second question: draw a picture of Khedi village and a picture of Jatria dream village. Discuss the difference between them. Also look at the pictures your friends have drawn. Khedi village and Jatria dream village. First, houses are made of bamboo, mud, and grass. And houses are made of brick and cement. Second, there is no electricity. There is electricity and poles are fitted with street light. Third, there is a single well for drinking water. And there are tap for water supply. Fourth, block cart is the only mode of transport. Buses are made of transport. There is no school or hospital. There is a primary school and a primary health center. Right. First question: was Sinduri village like the village of Jatria dreams? Answers: Sinduri village was not like the village of Jatria dream. Second question: what difference did he find between Sinduri and his dream village? Answers: nothing was ideal as Jatria once dreamed about an ideal village. The houses in Sinduri were made of tin sheet and were very big. There was no electricity supply in Sinduri. Jatria had to bomb old tire as fuel. It was difficult to tolerate the bad stench of burning tire. And there was no open space in Sinduri. There was neither school or nor hospital in Sinduri. Thus, Sinduri was radically different from Jatria dream village. Third question: have you uh, ever been to everyone's house as an unwanted guest? How did you feel? Answers: yes, once I had been to one of my family's house. His family members did not welcome me and nobody talked to me. I felt like an unwanted guest. Fourth question: what all did your family do when you have guests at home for a few days? Answers: when guests come to our home for a few days, we pay full attention and respect to them. We take care that they have to comfortable stay. My mother makes a special food for them so that they can enjoy their stay. My father takes a day off to take them so good places. Think. First question: what had Jatria V Bhai through while moving to Mumbai? Did he find Mumbai as he had imagined? Answers: the problem of Sinduru village made Jatria think as if he was an unwanted guest in the village. He wanted to leave Sinduri as he would not go back to Khedi, so he thought of moving to Mumbai. He did not find Mumbai as he had imagined. It was difficult to live in Mumbai. Second question: what kind of school do you think Jatria children would be going in the Mumbai? Answer: Jatria children would be studying in government school in Mumbai. Find out and write. First question: do you know of any families that has come to your town there having moved out of their place? Talk to them and find out. Answer: yes, the maid servants who comes to our house was come from a small village in Bengal. Second question: from where have they come? Why did they have to come here? Answers: she has come from a small village in Bengal. She came to Delhi as there was severe flood in her village. Third question: what kind of place did they live in there? How do they find this new place compared to the old one? Answer: they are living in a nearby slum. Houses are made of tin sheet and roof are made of plastic sheet. There is a big drain near the slum which makes the area hygienic. Fourth question: is their language and way of living there different from that of the people here? In what ways? Answers: her native language in Bengal and she is uncomfortable with Hindi. She can just manage to communicate with others in her broken Hindi. Fifth question: learn some words from their language and write them in your notebook. Answer: some words which people from Bengal use in their lingo are as follow. Lingo Bengal: ami, tumi, chale, mach. English: one, you, kid, fish. Sixth question: do they know how to make some things that you cannot make? What? Answers: some of the dishes made in their home are new to me. For example, the Bappa Ilysses, a child makes beautiful toys from dry palm leaves. Seventh question: have you ever read or heard to a city slum being removed? How do you feel about this? Answers: yes, recently there was news of a slum being removed from an area near Yamuna. I felt very sad when I read the news. People who are very poor lives in slums. For them, finding a shelter is very difficult. The government should do some arrangement before raising the slum. Eighth question: people also shift from one place to another. When they get transferred in their jobs, how do they feel then? Answers: transfer are an integral part of many jobs. It is always difficult to leave a place and start life afresh in a new place. One has to do lot of packing and unpacking during transfer. One needs to leave close friend from a place and needs to make friends with new people. A child has to move to a new school in a new environment. This is difficult, but I think it is challenging also. Debate. First question. Some people say that the city people do not create garbage. Cities are dirty because of the slums. How do you feel about this? Discuss and debate between yourself. Answers. It is totally incorrect to put all the blame on some dealers. City people also produce a lot of garbage. Many people in middle class colonies throw garbage on the roads in order to keep their homes clean. They throw all the waste on the roads. Slums also developed because of city people. Government construct new dams, road, factories, etc. to cater to the needs of city people. As a result, displaced people from village are forced to leave their place and move to cities. These poor people cannot afford good houses and hence they develop slums. What we have learnt. First question. Like Jatra family, thousands of families come to stay in big cities for many different reasons. Do you think their life may be better in a big city from what it was before? Imagine how they feel in a big city. Answer. Many people migrate to big cities for different reasons. Life in a big city is difficult and different than it was before. It is true that a big city offers many opportunities, but there are many more challenges. One has is compromise with limited space in big cities. Poor people are forced to live in unhygienic conditions. They may be earning more than that they earned in village, but they are unable to save money because of the higher cost of living in big cities. They also face the problem of language if they are not comfortable with the mainstream language of the city. They are often subject to ridicule because of their distinct culture. They are unable to afford medical facility and big and quality education.